If you want to completely eliminate stress on your next flight, this is the ultimate pre-flight routine you can follow. As a pilot's wife who has flown standby for 24 years, I've learned many tips and tricks that I'm going to teach you that'll turn your chaotic days of travel into a calm, organized experience from the time you leave your house until when you land. In this video, I'm sharing my 7 pre-flight secrets and routines, including what to do at home, how to breeze through TSA airport security, and my exact airplane seat setup. Every travel bag, organizer, and gear that you see is going to be linked below this video, as well as popping up if it's still available in this bottom left corner for you to shop. Okay, let's get to the first routine that'll happen before you even leave your house. All right, the first routine is the blindfold pocket audit. Before you even leave your house, we need to prep 3 specific zones so that your essentials are always at your fingertips. Zone 1, what do you need quick access to inside the airport right when you walk in? Zone 2, what must be easily reached in the TSA line? Zone 3, what do you actually need at your seat in the airplane? To make this work, you need to use the bag's pockets that you can reach without looking. If you can find it blindfolded, that's your high priority real estate. That space is where your phone and ID live. And if you think that's unsafe, keep watching because I have a fix for that. At home, you're going to make 3 distinct piles. On your bed or on a floor, you'll have the airport pile. Like a purse, personal item bag, light sweater, or a rain jacket maybe. And then the second pile, you're going to have your phone, your wallet, your passport, and then the airplane seat pile is the last one, where you would put your Kindle maybe, a tray table prop, antibacterial wipes, a glasses case. This is when I would have my tech bag, my AirPods, and the cord that goes around, especially for a long flight. If you're going to sleep and you don't want your AirPod to get lost if it falls out. I have my lotion because after one time of washing your hands in the airplane or in the airport, your hands are prickly. And my favorite depuffing under eye tool that I use, and we'll get to that later. An updated travel tip for 2026 is that TSA officers are asking you as soon as you get to start putting your luggage on the conveyor belt, anything in your pockets. So my fix for that is that you will go into that airport with nothing in your pant pocket, not even a Kleenex. Be less stressed because you stress less by arriving with nothing in your pockets. This next tip may be controversial, but it is a total game changer for potential stress. My tip for women travelers is do not have anything in your hands when you go into the airport. This is not the time to be efficient and hold all of the things. If it is in your hands, there is a risk for dropping or losing or misplacing a very important item. Over 2 million bags were lost, delayed, or damaged in 2025. So we are going to outsmart the airlines at home with the airline delay hack. In my personal item, I have packed a compression cube that is going to be flat like the shape of a book. Not even going to know it's there. It's going to have an extra shirt and a couple of pair of undies and socks. That's my just in case insurance plan. If the airline has no more overhead bin space and they have to check your bag last minute and then lose that suitcase, you're okay for a couple of days. A viewer travel hack suggested that you use that compression cube of your just in case outfit as lumbar support, and I highly recommend the Nomad Lane Cedo compression cubes. It has this long one that is just wonderful for shoes or a lot of extra things. That padding can be great lumbar support. One good thing about their compression cubes, this is not sponsored, is you can go like this and you can pack the compression cube from above. I also use this tip for every flight. And this is the pack less bag extension tip. Think of your personal item bag as an extension of your carry-on suitcase. If your suitcase is bursting at the seams, you're going to take a couple of shirts out, roll them, fold them, put them in a compression cube inside your personal item bag. It frees up massive space that really does make a difference. And if you are checking a suitcase for your next trip, do these two things, one of these two things, okay? You're going to take some blue painter's tape and put a strip on all four sides of your suitcase or all three sides. Or you can tie a bright pattern bandana around your suitcase handle. And that way it just triggers a stranger from thinking it's their suitcase. For this routine to work, remember that nothing is in your clothing pockets. One hand is on your luggage handle and the other one has your phone and your ID. Before you left home, you already designated which pocket you were going to use in the TSA line for quick access, that prime place of real estate. Ask yourself right now, what pocket can I unzip easily, stash the phone and ID into just for the conveyor belt of airport security, and then I'll walk through and I pull it right back out and get organized. Now here is the 4-second fix. 4 seconds. That's going to fix your worry if you are worried about any valuables getting stolen in the airport or in the airport security line. A lot of customers have to walk through train stations where the public can be for free. So we have the threat of thieves, and here's the fix for that. I'm showing you the Nomad Lane bento backpack side by side with my BagSmart 38-liter one. So you can see examples of excellent stash pockets that I would choose. If you are walking through a public space or you're worried about something getting stolen, you're going to use an inside pocket that zips from either bag. In the bento backpack, I would just unzip the top a little bit and stash it down inside at the very bottom of the pocket that's inside the laptop pocket. In my BagSmart backpack, you can see that there are two pockets out front. There's that brain pocket on the top, and I may put it just right inside underneath some of my items that are in that backpack, if there's not an inside zippered one. Remember, the thief does not know which pocket it's in. So if you make them hunt a little bit, they're going to move on to an easier target. Here is my at-home setup. I'm going to take my thin RFID blocking wallet and attach it to, see how easily that fell out of my hands? It's so thin, but I'm going to attach it there. But my ID is going to be inside. When I'm in the airport security lane, nothing's in my hand. When it gets time for me to get closer up to the officer, I'm going to take out my card, show the officer my ID, and just put it right back in the bag pocket and zip it. I'm not going to try and find the slot just for these 6 or 7 feet of the airport security line. If you're worried, drop it into an inner part of your bag. This is the step most passengers skip, which is why major airports find nearly 100 forgotten cell phones and thousands of items left behind in those plastic bins every single week. When we are rushed, especially as women, our situational awareness plummets. Even after 24 years, if I feel rushed or a security person is yelling or I didn't do what I needed to before I left the house, I am not aware of my surroundings as easily, and I'm slowing up the line. But even worse, I'm stressed. With the stash and dash method, nothing goes into those bins except my purse, my backpack, and my carry-on suitcase. No loose phones, no loose wallets. Once you are past the screening machine, that is when you take your items, go to a bench, and I will put my ID in my wallet and put my wallet into my crossbody bag that I'm going to carry around the airport terminal, okay? It's plenty big enough. I will stash it in there, and you are totally allowed to wear this in airport security or have it in airport security on the bins and walk through the airport with your crossbody bag. In Milwaukee, they have a big sign right at the end of airport security that says recombobulation area, because nobody wants to be discombobulated. Now we prepare the bag for the terminal walk and the flight. I play a little Tetris with my gear. I move my flight lotion and my under eye depuffing tool to an easily accessible pocket that I can reach or get to mid-flight. maybe you have done what I've suggested before, and that is you have an actual pouch for your in-flight essentials. If you do not have pre-check, here is a travel hack that I have done that's going to help you in 2026, especially. I wear my crossbody bag throughout the airport. Then, when you are getting to your gate, you're going to do the shake. You're going to shake your suitcase down 3 different times. That's going to let friction settle everything down about 3 or 4 inches. And then what you would do is you take out your liquids bag from your TSA line bag, and you now have space at the very top of your suitcase to lay it down. And now you have that opens up space in your personal item bag where you can stow your crossbody bag. So it's about the same size of your liquids bag. A major travel update for flights in 2026. 90% of gate agents are cracking down hard on personal items and will ask you to put your purse inside your main bag before boarding. Do it so that you can avoid the fee. Once you're safely in your airplane seat, you are allowed to pull it right back out. So some of my viewers have used their crossbody bag as their in-flight pouch of essentials. And they can pull it out, and I usually lay it on top of my backpack or tote bag, or I'll angle it to the side for the flight. And we're not cheating the system because there was space in our bag. We're not changing the weight of us at that seat or breaking any rules by pulling it out. Here's a pro travel tip. When you are in line getting ready to board that airplane, you do this so that you can be hands-free. You are going to look at your seat assignment like 13A, and you're going to write that onto your pant pocket. You're going to write that onto your bag pocket. 13A. And that way you don't have to keep checking your phone like I do almost every flight. Where am I sitting? What's my seat? That mnemonic device is going to help you remember. Now you're hands-free because you know where your seat's going to be. Step 5 is the sanitization sprint. The second I hit my row, I grab my antibacterial wipes that were in my easily reachable pocket. People are nasty, so that is one way we can just eliminate germs and be done with it. Here are the high touch areas that I'm going to clean and some of my viewers want to clean. Number 1, the seatbelt buckle, your armrest, the top lip of the seat back pocket, your window shade handle, the headrest, tray table and latch, or the overhead air conditioning vent. Here is your quick airplane aisle etiquette tutorial. Most people wear their heavy backpack on their back like it's supposed to be when they're walking down the aisle, and then when you turn to go into your seat or you're trying to see where your spot is, you whack another passenger. So what you do is before you board the plane, just wear your backpack on the front of your body. You get to your row, you slide off your bag and put it in the seat. And then you turn and put your carry-on suitcase in this overhead bin. No stress, no sweating. One of our brilliant viewers suggested this travel hack, and that is to just have a little trash bag from your grocery store, or for my New England friends, from your supermarket. And you're going to put that on the base of the part of your bag that is closest to your feet. You're going to prop your feet on the edge of that bag where the grocery bag is, and it keeps your bag clean, and that's going to keep your circulation moving in your legs. Now for the actual seat setup. I take out my pre-flight pouch, or in this backpack, it is this side. It has my reading glasses, my phone prop, all of the things that I mentioned before, and all of my gear is going to be in the ... more paragraph. Over here, I would use the brain pocket. It's a really deep but squishable and easily accessible pocket. With both of these bags, I do not have to use a pouch at all for my in-flight essentials. Some of my viewers love using the airplane seat pocket, especially the new updated one that only dangles down about that much, which flight attendants allow. The old one, I could fit my entire laptop in, but for some flight attendants, they said that dangles too much and could obstruct in an emergency getting out of the aisle. So the new one is much better. But what they do is this: before they leave their home, they pack that airplane seat pocket in all of its organization and just pull it out of their backpack when they get seated and clean everything. It's almost free printable time. Okay, if you need a neck pillow because you think you can sleep, this is my absolute favorite one because your head does not bobble forward or to the side. Its heroic feature is the really strong Velcro straps slide over and attach to the headrest flaps that come forward, not the headrest. So your head does not bobble. It is only for tall necks. It's like you're wearing a neck brace. Oh, it's wonderful. But if you have short necks, I'm so jealous of you because you can wear anything and look totally cute. But your necks are short, so I recommend the turtle one. And that uses a tilt platform that nestles you or ergonomically, like at an angle where your head will not fall forward anymore, but it does not attach to anything. Both of those have a little pouch with a carabiner that you can attach to your bag. If you have a strict gate agent, a lot of times the budget ones will say this. They say, oh, I've got to charge you for a third bag because you're hanging a neck pillow on your second bag. Then just take it out of the pouch and wear it until you get into the airplane, then take it out and put it in the pouch. Step 7 is the emergency evacuation edge. I've created a free download for you, and it is going to have a part that you can cut off. And that's where you're going to put your vital medical information about your medicine or your issues. And if you have to evacuate an airplane, you can just pull out that card or have it in your crossbody bag that you're going to slide over and wear down the slide. Leave all of your bags, my husband says, and depart because you don't want to slow somebody up. Okay. You will get your bags later. Always keep your critical daily medication that you need on your person, like in your personal item bag, in case they have to check your suitcase last minute and then they lose it. You want to have your vital medicine right there. So I will sometimes for this is a daily organizer. I'll use this on a long flight for my nighttime medicine and my AM medicine, or this new one that I found. I bought it because it was the shape of a flower and little hearts. Large fingers can open it. Below this video, you can download that free printable. Check out the gear that I have shown and shop if you want to. And subscribe if you want more carry-on packing secrets. And thank you so very much for your time that you took to watch this video. Say hey if we have not met yet.